Hello, my name is Mackenzie DeCorver, and I currently live at 3700 East Deerfield Road, Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and I am a senior at Central Michigan University studying child development and recreation, specializing in therapeutic recreation. Question 1. Please introduce yourself and describe the setting, the time of day, and what you do to relax. Well, as I stated previously, my name is Mackenzie DeCorver, and I am currently 21 years old. I am the youngest in a family of 5 and originally from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Currently, I am in the campus library, and it's roughly 3:30ish. With my very busy schedule this past semester, I worked very hard to take some personal time each day to relax. I love physical activity, and going to the gym has always been something that I can count on to relieve stress in a positive and productive manner. Another way of relaxing I use is by listening to music and reading my devotions or reading my Bible. These are ways that I can find myself coming back into reality and just kind of grabbing life again. In a productive way, and they're something that I can always count on and something that's always there for me. Question 2. What piqued your interest in the field of child life, and what did you do to learn more about it or explore the profession? When I came to Central Michigan as a freshman, I had the mindset that I was going to become a physician's assistant, but that all changed my sophomore year. In one of my child development courses, a student was discussing her practical experience in the field of child life, and I was instantly hooked. After class, I immediately went up to her for more information, and I knew that it was the career for me. I quickly learned that I would be able to combine my passion for children, my interest in the healthcare field, and my recreational background into one job. It was that missing puzzle piece that I just so desperately longed for. I quickly joined an organization we have on campus called the Child Life Student Association to learn more about it and to network with individuals who were interested in the exact same field that I was. Through this organization, I was able to attend the conference through the Great Lakes Association of Child Life Professionals in Akron, Ohio, and here I was able to further my education of the professional field and to learn various techniques about the possible treatment plans. I was able to talk with individuals who have gone through the exact same process that I have, and I was able to learn a lot of valuable information through this. Since we don't have a Child Life program at Central, I've used many different resources such as the Child Life Council website, as well as many of my advisors on campus, to discuss the courses that I should take in order to be eligible for the exam and to promote my success within this profession. One of the courses that I completed was called Children in Hospitalization, taught by Lindsay Herring. This course gave me a lot of information and resources to implement within the field of child life, and it gave me hope for my future as a child life specialist. Question 3. What is it about the Children's Hospital of Michigan specifically that makes you hopeful for this opportunity? I'm hopeful for this opportunity at the Children's Hospital of Michigan because as an innovator in education and research, I know that I'll be able to expand my knowledge within the child life field and have an opportunity to work with various members of your multidisciplinary medical team. After researching many hospitals and discussing the practicum experience with many other students who've done it in the past, I knew that DMC would be a good fit for me. Knowing that this hospital is recognized as one of America's best 25 children's hospitals for their pristine medical care, that's inspiring. It's going to push me to be a better person and to be a better child life specialist. This hospital is able to provide the highest quality of care for their individuals and their children due to their child life professionals working directly with the medical care team. Through this experience, I know that this hospital will be able to offer me so many different opportunities for educational growth. I'll be able to work and network with your 17 certified child life specialists on team and be able to observe art therapy, comfort positioning, deep breathing exercises, informational giving sessions, as well as grow tremendously as a student and as a future child life specialist. Question 4. Tell me about a time you made a mistake while working with a child. How did you resolve that situation, and what did you learn? A mistake I made while working with a child was promising something and not being able to fulfill it. I've been a mentor through a program called Kids Help USA for the last 4 years with a child who's labeled at risk. One weekend, I promised him that we would be able to go bowling and go to lunch, but something came up and I just had to cancel. It seemed very minor to me because I understood that we'd be able to go again or at another time. But for him, it was everything. It was just one more person bailing on him and giving up. With everything that's happened for me this past year, I've learned that life is very unpredictable and we have no control over it. After explaining to him that I was extremely sorry for my mistake, he forgave me, but I learned a lot from the situation. I grew professionally as I compare it to working with children in these trying situations. I hope to give children hope and strength, but promising them something that I just can't physically deliver is just unacceptable. I also grew personally. It opened my eyes to know how much a simple promise can mean to someone and how devastating it can be if it's not fulfilled. This mistake has changed my outlook on life in various factors. I will always revert back to it because I learned so much from the situation and it changed me as a person today. Question 5. As a practicum student at CHM, you will have the opportunity to work with a variety of cultural backgrounds. Tell us how you have demonstrated empathy and/or advocacy for families who may have limited understanding of English or a different cultural background other than your own. I've had many experiences with individuals of different cultural backgrounds through my work with Global Brigades and as a tutor for students in South Korea. While working with Global Brigades, I've traveled internationally during my spring break to provide communities in Honduras with the basic sanitation and sustainability that they so desperately need. Even though I have conversational Spanish, I am not fluent by any means, and being in a different country with this language barrier, obstacles can arise. Through my experience, I have learned that verbal language is not the only way of speaking with an individual, and being able to use body language is crucial, and that can be very respected as well. Another thing that I'm an advocate for is not involving the child as a translator. Through my experience as a tutor for students in South Korea, I have learned that even though the child has a background of English and that I'm teaching them English, the parents primarily do not. Trying to communicate with them about schedule changes or tutoring updates can be quite difficult. But if I'm not able to do that through the word of mouth or face-to-face conversation over Skype, I have to find an alternative way, and that does not involve the child. This is something that I take into great consideration while working with the hospital and understanding that we are all of a different background, belief, or have different languages who define us. It's extremely important for me to accept someone and have them be accepted as well. This is something that I am going to advocate for in the hospital setting because it allows an individual to be an individual and they respect on who they are because that's what makes our world today the best it can be. Thank you so much for this opportunity and I look forward to hearing back from you. Have a great day.